Well, hello everybody and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake and I got out of work a little bit early today. I was in the area of a half-price book, so whenever I'm in the area, I'm gonna stop. And right now I don't have my kids. I can actually look and peruse and just kind of go and take my time. I'm very excited. I'm hoping that I find some goodies that I want, some boutique labels, maybe some 4Ks that I need to upgrade. You never know with half-price books, and that's why I love coming here so much. If you like these vlog type of videos, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I post them every time that I go out and do so. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's open it up and let's go inside, eh? Half-price books, baby. Let's go. Every time I walk up to this door, you never know what you're going to find, and that sense of not knowing always makes me very excited and keeps me coming back time after time. This time around, I'm already finding some boutique labels. Here's some MVD Rewind Collection, Action USA. Have never seen this movie, don't own it in the collection. I don't think I need to own it. But right over here, here's an Olive Films movie I've never heard of before. 1969, starring Robert Downey Jr. Got some Winona Ryder in here. Got some Kiefer Sutherland in here. Kind of intrigued by this, I'm not sure. Here are all of the box sets that they have behind glass. One that I see here is a Severin one, Blood Island, the Blood Island collection. But looking at that price tag, 130 bucks, I'm gonna leave that Blood Island stuck in the sandbox over there. So let's just back away and see what relatively priced media I can find while I'm out and about. Here's a great steelbook from last year, Anaconda from Mill Creek Entertainment. Not enough people talk about the amazing steelbooks that Mill Creek consistently put out. They only put out a handful a year, but when they do, more often than not, they are bangers. Here is a banger of a 4K release from Kino Lorber, Bad Lieutenant. I already have this in the collection, otherwise I would have picked it up here, but I am just finding boutique after boutique. This came out with a 4K from Second Sight, The Brood, David Cronenberg. I have that already. I didn't even really know that it's had a Criterion release, which is kind of crazy. And there's a Kino Lorber right next to the Criterion. How crazy is that? More boutique love. Please give me steelbooks, give me boutiques. That's the type of stuff I'm looking to collect right now in my physical media collecting journey in 2025. Another Criterion. It's hard for me to pull the trigger on Criterion movies because the sale's going on right now. And if you're going to give me a used Blu-ray for 20 bucks, I might just wait and see what I can find brand new for 20 bucks. That's just how my brain works. If it wasn't during the sale, I might pick more of these up, but we have a lot more to look through at Half Price Books. So let's keep on going, see what we can find, baby. I have this 4K already from Dress to Kill from Kino Lorber, but there are a lot of boutique releases that I am stumbling across. I am loving. I'm loving this. Another Kino Lorber, A Fistful of Dollars. I just got my hands on the 4K from Arrow Video, so bad timing on Half Price Books end. I probably would have picked that up if I didn't have the Arrow Video one. But you always ask to see if you can look at stuff behind the counter, because sometimes you run into a nice person behind the counter and they say, yeah, sure, why not? Vox Lux is a movie that I've been wanting to watch for a while. Am I going to get it today? I'm not quite sure. 16 bucks for just a random Blu-ray seems a bit high. Ooh, but here's I might have to break my Criterion rule. The Squid and the Whale. I like this movie quite a bit. I don't know if I'm going to find it in the wild. I'm sitting that to the side for sure. Spider Baby from Arrow Video. Have not heard of this movie at all. This one's going back for sure. And another Kino Lorber, The Wanderers. Don't know too much about this movie, but Karen Allen alert. Wee-doo. I've been finding her a lot when it comes to me looking at physical media and bringing it into my collection. Another Kino Lorber right there. Nice to see more boutique love. Like, I don't understand why there's this much in this store. I usually don't find that much of it when I'm out and about. But here's another Mill Creek steelbook as well, Flatliners. I have this one in my collection already as well. This one has a very cool slip to it, but I don't need it. I already have it, 15 bucks. I'll just slip that right back into their collection and look up some Shout Factory. Is that who made this? No, Olive Films made this. A Pam Grier joint. Okay, very cool. I don't have any Olive Films in my collection. I feel like I'm going to change that today, but I don't know which one I'm going to pick up. I feel like that's going to be in a blaxploitation set that Shout Factory is going to put out, but oh my God, I'm shouting from the mountaintops right now because I have a friend who works here, and whenever I come, they always pull out a great stack of boutique labels that they got in. Here's a Vinegar Syndrome. There's a whole bunch of goodness here. More Vinegar Syndrome, more Arrow Video. I gotta look at that stack a little bit further. Let me tell you what. Here's another Kino that I haven't heard of before. Haunted Honeymoon. Love me some Gene Wilder. Love me some Gilda Radner. What is this movie? I had no idea this existed. This is the type of blind buy that I kind of have sunk my teeth into as of late. Movies that sound like they're going to be good, but I have no idea what they are. Here's a movie that I do enjoy, but I hate the art style from this release. The first and second Kingsman came out with this comic book aesthetic, and to me, it does not match the movie, so I've never picked any of those up. I want to like it. I just don't. I can't. Here's a cool box set collection for the first movie, The Secret Service. I still need to get caught up on The King's Man. I haven't even watched that yet. Jesus. Here, hey, Naked Gun reboot? Not reboot, like requel, a sequel, but a legacy sequel is coming out. Here's the original. I already have the Steelbook. I got it when Barnes & Noble had their Paramount 50% off sale, so I already have that. I'll leave that for somebody else. Night of the Comet I don't have in my collection. It's $9.99. That's a pretty dang good price. Should I add it? Should I not? I'm on the fence on that one because I might just pick up the 4K, but I also need to see it to see if I like it. A movie that I do like is Pumpkinhead, and they have the 4K and Blu-ray Steelbook. Great, fun creature feature film here, directed by Stan Winston. All of the practical effects done by Stan Winston. Very, very fun movie, but I already have it, so let's keep on looking, keep on going. I just got Rad from Mill Creek. I don't have a Rad Steelbook in the collection. I still need to watch Rad to see if I like it. And that version of Rad came with the documentary. This one is just the movie. It's a Mondo Steelbook that I don't own, but I have the movie. Trying not to double dip, especially on movies I haven't seen before. Calm yourself, Jake. There's a lot of stuff to choose from. I had this in my collection. They don't make cool sets like this nowadays. It looks like a gas canister. You open it up and the packaging looks like matches. I have this still, but I am missing the topper and it's really making me upset. I kind of want to get this just to complete the set. For $7.50, that seems like a no-brainer to me. I love these not box sets, but like these book sets. Diamond Lux. That's not even a Diamond Lux. I have this set in the collection. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm so excited I'm finding all this stuff out in the wild. And I already own that one, so put it back. We have Signs on 4K. Cool to see a newish title out in the wild secondhand already. You never know what you're going to find. Did not have Signs on my bingo card, I can tell you that much. And here's a Utopia movie that I bought for $10 during one of Vinegar Syndrome's sales. Shiva Baby. Have not seen it yet, but that one was $18, $17.50. That's kind of crazy. Again, I bought it for $10, brand new. You never know what you're going to find. You never know if you are going to get a better deal used than new. You would think that if it's used, it would be a better deal than new. But again, kind of collecting physical media is like playing the stock market a little bit. You try to buy at the absolute lowest and hope that you bought correctly. There was a Street Fighter collection from Shout Factory. Don't need that one just yet in my life. There's so many other ones. There's so many iterations of the Thing. This one might be my favorite from Scream Factory. There's a great documentary on there as well. And here's a Criterion right next to a Scream Factory. Topsy Turvy. Have not seen this movie yet. I am in the Criterion mood though. Like I'm telling myself I'm not going to get these because I can get them brand new. But what if I can't find them in the wild at Barnes & Noble? Like, again, I'm conflicted. There's so many things to choose from here. Zodiac in 4K. $12.99 seems like a pretty dang good price. That's the lowest I have seen this movie. I love Zodiac. Should I pick this up or should I wait to see if I can get it any cheaper in the upcoming months, year, all that stuff? Can I play the long game? I love Laserdiscs. I started collecting it a couple of years ago. I've gotten hooked. Oh, okay. The Dead Zone, eh? That's, I love collecting horror movies for any genre. The Dead Zone on Laserdisc sounds like it should be in my collection. I'm going to set that aside just for right now. Look at all the other Laserdiscs that they have. They have a ton of, a very Brady sequel too. I haven't seen that movie in so long. That might be a fun blind buy. I am not sure yet. They have a ton of vinyl here. They have a ton of amazing selection of pretty much any format you can think of. Probably not Betamax, but there's some VHS tapes in here as well. There's a little bit of everything for everybody, and I absolutely love it. True Grit, okay, True Grit alert. But I look over here, getting a little, ooh, hey, look at that. Stranger Things 2 alert, eh? Stranger Things 2 alert. Don't see this in the wild very often. I own this already. $30 is crazy. Again, I bought this brand new at Target on clearance. They couldn't get rid of these things fast enough. And it's such cool packaging. I want to say I bought mine for $10 or less. It was stupid cheap. And speaking of stupid cheap, VHS tapes. If you look at like any type of Goodwill or whatever, they're less than $1. Here at Half Price Books, they're a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's alive. I love my horror movies. $7.49. I don't know why, but that does not sound like a terrible price to me. Again, I hate up spending for VHS tapes, but I just might have to on this one. Here's a stack that I got. Let's talk about them.
So that was fun. You never know what you're gonna find when you go to Half Price Books. You don't even know how many times I attempt to start filming a video and I find nothing, so I scrap it. And then I go on random days where I just randomly pass it and I've got a stack of stuff to show off. This stack would have cost a little over $90. The cashier was nice enough for me to use a 10% off coupon code. So it was like 83 bucks after tax. I got some good ones, folks. I got some good ones. The VHS tape you saw last, so I'll show you first. I picked up It's Alive. Horror VHS tapes are so hard to find in the wild. I thought for, I think it was $7.99, something like that, that I was going to add it because I have a big collection of horror VHS right in the wall behind, right in the room behind me, actually kitty corner to this wall. So yeah, I've never seen It's Alive. This shot is very iconic to me though. I don't know anything about this movie. That baby looks absolutely horrendous. So yeah, I feel like this movie will absolutely shine on VHS as opposed to Blu-ray, even though I have the Scream Factory trilogy of films. So maybe I'll watch this on VHS and then I'll watch the other two on Blu-ray. Who knows? Or maybe it's just an excuse to buy a horror VHS. Who knows? I'm very happy to add to the collection though. Let's see here. I did also, you saw that I had a stack of boutique labels come out to me by a magical individual. They don't want me to, they didn't want to be on camera at all. They don't want me to kind of share their name or anything, which is fine by me. Every time I go into Half Price Books, I'm always kind of looking for this person though, because we chatted up and they're just, yeah, they just have this aura to them that every time I see them, I get a little bit happier. And especially when they bring boutique labels my way that haven't hit the shelf yet. I got this bad boy, folks. Phase 4 Vinegar Syndrome Big Beefy Box Set for $20. $20 for this thing I could not say no to. I've been on the fence about picking it up because, of course, it's a creature feature about ants. And, oh my God. Look at that artwork. That looks amazing. 20 bucks was a sweet spot for me to where I had to say yes to it. You can kind of see the nice like pops. There's a little bit of like glossy embossing on both this verbiage and the spine verbiage. Just very, very nice stuff. Here is phase 4. I haven't checked for reversible artwork yet. You'll check it first. Oh, it's the hand one. Do I want the hand or do I want... I kind of do want the hand just because the hand is so badass. You know, that looks so freaking cool. I really don't know too much about this movie, but I do know that it is a 4K and it's a creature feature and it was $20 and a big beefy box set, no less. I don't know if this is sold out on Vinegar Syndrome's website right now. I can kind of post it over there to see if it, or I guess over there to see if it is sold out or not. But yeah, just always happy to add some cheap Vinegar Syndrome because their prices the past year-ish have just gone through the roof. Like even their sale prices on stuff are stupid. I knew I was never going to get this big beefy box set for cheaper than 20 bucks. I also like to keep the stickers whenever I find Half Price Book stuff in the case, just so when I do, I mean, I'll never pop out this book again, let's be honest. Let's be honest here, folks. But I can kind of see it pop out a little bit there, even with the book. I can see that I got a good deal. And is it sad that sometimes, like, getting a deal makes my brain happy more than, like, if I'm actually happy to get the movie? Because, again, this is a blind spot for me. I have no idea if this movie is going to be good or not. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments. That has a wild smell to it. Oh my God. Like not... Whoo! I know there's a couple content creators on here who love to whiff those books. Arrow Video's got a good whiff. That Vinegar Syndrome one, dear God, smells bizarre. Smells, I don't want to say musty, but it's got like a basement-y quality to it. Yeah, but Phase 4, if you have seen it, let me know in the comments. Very happy to add this. This is in fantastic condition as well. You never know when it comes to buying secondhand if you're going to get good quality stuff or not. There's a few of these boutique labels. There must have been a collector that came in and just gave them a good chunk of their physical media collection, because there were so many boutique labels and I loved it. The Criterion 50% off sale is still going on as I'm filming this right now at Barnes & Noble. But I did pick up the Squid and the Whale. I don't know if I would be able to find this out in the wild. It's an older release from Criterion, and it's been a very long time since I've seen this movie. There is one scene in particular in a library where a hand is perusing the shelves. If you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've wanted to rewatch it for the longest time. Jeff Daniels, Jesse Eisenberg. Very, very interesting stuff. Noah Baumbach directed film as well. Very excited to rewatch the sucker, and it's short. It's like 81 minutes. Let's go. A scant 81-minute runtime. I love that. I love very, very quick in and out movies. Squid and the Whale, of course, comes with a book as well. Yeah, it's been far too long. Had to add it to the collection to watch it. Should be a fun rewatch. Speaking of rewatching, I have this movie on Blu-ray. I've wanted to pick up the 4K, and I just have sat on my hands because I'm like, it'll get cheaper. Never seen this movie for this cheap with the slipcover. We got Zodiac, people. I love Zodiac. This and The Social Network are tied for my favorite Fincher films. And it's a funny story with Zodiac. When I watched this in high school, I want to say it came out when I was like in 9th, 10th grade. I hated it. And when the ending popped up, I'm like, that just was a waste of 3 hours of my time. Like, my brain was not ready to comprehend the amazingness that my 30-plus-year-old brain is able to kind of digest films at a little bit different rate than my teenage Jake brain did. And oh my God, is this sucker so good. Even though, like, I was mad. Spoilers for Zodiac, if you haven't seen it, it kind of just ends, which I hated as a teenager, and I love present day Jake. Loves that choice. I love all the performances in this movie. Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo, that holy trinity on the front right here. So good. If you have not seen Zodiac, please do. But maybe, hopefully, your brain is a little bit more on developed than mine was. And again, I got it for $12.99, folks. Haven't seen it that price. Even Amazon just had Amazon Days while I'm recording this. Even then, it was $16.99. So I'm still getting it for a dang good price for a movie that I absolutely love. I don't rate a lot of things 5 stars on Letterboxd. I did that for Zodiac. Very happy to add the 4K to the collection. 2 more movies that I got. I don't believe I have any Olive Films releases, and it's a boutique label that is... I've never really felt an inkling to go and kind of look at their catalog to see movies that I would want. I've never heard of 1969. Going back-to-back Robert Downey Jr.'s here. Robert Downey Jr., Kiefer Sutherland, Bruce Dern. I want to say... God, is Karen Allen in this? Karen Allen's been in a lot of movies that I've bought recently. I actually don't think she is in this. Bruce Dern is in this movie as well. Winona Ryder is the girl, not Karen Allen. But yeah, don't know anything about 1969. It just seems like a movie that I would vibe with. $14.99 is like the sweet spot for me when it comes to a blind buy, especially movies that I'm hoping that I fall in love with. If you've seen this movie, if you've heard of this movie, let me know, because I have not. Set during the Vietnam War, 1969 is the story of 2 best friends, both Maryland college students whose moral outrage at the country's involvement in the war leads to a life-altering event. Interesting. Can't wait to check that out. And last but not least, there's a 4K out of this movie, but I didn't even own the Blu-ray of this movie. And $9.99 for this Blu-ray of Night of the Comet. I could not pass that up. I've heard the 4K looks phenomenal of Night of the Comet, but I don't know if I like the movie or not yet. I don't know anything about the movie. It was the last thing on Earth they ever expected. Looks like there's like a zombie guy on here as well. Again, no zero about this, but it's a Scream Factory movie for less than $10. Absolutely. Absolutely. If I have any inkling to ever watch it, I'm going to add it for that price. And this sucker's so old, it's got the Blu-ray and the DVD on it, and there was not a good place to put the sticker, so I just put it right there. But $10. I guess I should pop out the DVD. $9.99 right there. Very, very cool stuff. No slip, but this is what the artwork for the slipcover looked like. Yeah, if you like this movie, again, let me know. And let me know what movie out of this stack I should watch first, because honestly, I would be okay with any single one of these bad boys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I found all of this gorgeousness at Half Price Books. And this type of find is one that makes me want to keep on going to Half Price Books over and over again, because you never know. Sometimes it's a swing and a miss. Sometimes it's a home run stack like that. Thank you for watching this far. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff if you haven't yet. And until next time, I'll see ya. I'll see ya. It's zoomed in. Hi.